Check, check. Hello, good evening, for all of you. The last week, as we discussed about that public relations, that what are the types of the public relation idea, types of the public relation. Just we discussed actually main three types of the public relations. Just for the first thing, state public relation idea. Another one, institutional public relation idea. And after that thing, the professional public relation is the last part we discussed. So, if you don't have the PDF of this lesson, I can send that to that PDF for you. And after that, you can get the ideas about the lesson. You have to download the PDF, and you can get the ideas from that notes, and you can follow that with me after the discussions. You can, if you have some doubts, you can, after the session, you can ask from me and put a WhatsApp message for me. Then you can get the ideas. If you don't have the PDF, I can send you publication PDF. Two PDFs are there. Publication 1-3 and 1-4. Today we discuss in the 1-3. After that, we can move to the 1-4 PDF. This 1-3 PDF have what thing? The public relation types thing. According to this 1-3 PDF, public relation PDF, it has these types of the public relation idea, types of the public relations, get the idea. And there are some characteristics in here according to the public relation idea, types of public relation. And if someone missed the last session, I explained that thing again, what is the publication idea. And I just explained again about the types of publication idea. And now we can discuss that thing, types of the publication. So there's a small passage you can see in the 1-3 that PDF, and you can see that thing, you can read that thing, and just wait. Then, according to the 1-3 publication, that PDF, types of the publication, first one actually, types of the publication, first type. Mainly we can note down what are the types that we have. So the first type is state public relation idea. State public relation here. State public relation. Okay. State public relations. This actually 13 syllabus, third lesson. Okay. 13 syllabus, not third, second lesson actually. Public relation. Okay. That is the idea. And according to this thing, state public relation first one. This is the 8th lesson. It means 13 syllabus, second lesson. Okay. Public relation and issue management is the title name of this lesson. Okay. So state public relation is the first type of public relation. And according to this PDF, the second one I put institutional public relation. Institutional public relations. And the next one, third one, professional public relations. Professional public relations, that idea. Last week we discussed these three things. Already we discussed, but if someone missed this thing, I explain this thing again for you, okay? So this public relations, first one state public relation, second one institute, third one professional. According to the state public relations, state means actually a country-based ideas. One country with another countries, actually mainly that diplomatical type, diplomatic level type public relation is this type of thing, okay? Mainly the presidents and the foreign ministry and ministers, parliament, that type of people communicate with some other countries and dealing with some other countries. That is the state public relation idea. State public relation is not a simple type of public relation idea. It's a diplomatic political type, very actually very advanced type public relation system. And other countries, sometimes cultural things, educational things, economical things, security things, this type of things, we can focus in this type of state public relation. These days, you can see that Iran and America, this type of this war thing in there, struggling in that area. According to this war thing, we can see this type of public relation ideas all over the world for the helping each others, helping medical support and at the time war support or human rights or whatever it is, migration, immigration things, exporting, importing things, this type of things mainly depend on what thing? The state public relation idea. That is the point. So according to state public relation idea, we can read this point, read that thing. In the public relations between countries are formed at the diplomatic level. Recently, I told diplomatic level is some kind of a political based idea and democratical type idea that laws and regulations and some ethics and guidelines are there. We have to follow that ethics. We have to follow that rules and regulations. It's very simple. Very we think it's a simple idea. Actually, it's not actually simple idea. It's a very advanced idea because country with another country, no. So two different governments are there. Okay. Two different regulations are there. Two different laws are there sometimes. That human rights or something are commonly we can use. The UDHR thing, UDHR means Universal Declaration for Human Rights thing. That one actually common for all over the countries. That's okay. Common thing. But this type of things actually sometimes migration, immigration things, some countries restrict sometimes. They stop sometimes. Okay? You know that thing. And according to this type of things, we have to think about, we have to talk with them. Firstly, for migration, immigration thing, we have to talk with them. We have to discuss with them. What is the situation, actual situation of this state publication now? So these days, we can see that type of things in the all over the world, according to the public relation ideas. So state public relation, some kind of a diplomatic, political based, advanced type public relation. That is the idea. We have to think about that. Okay, that is the idea. And after that, what is the next level? For the purpose, mainly the president and sometimes the ministers, sometimes that ministries, embassies, ambassadors, that type of people we can see as characters according to the state public relation idea. And it's actually a very responsible work. And always we have to maintain that responsibility because some rules are there, restrictions are there, sometimes some frames are there, rights are there. We have to follow that type of thing. So that is the point. Purpose, the president idea, and who is the first citizen of the country. And the stuff related to it come together, the relationship of the people, like foreign ambassadors. Recently I told you, embassies, ambassadors, and the mainly presidents, that type of people, mostly helpful for what thing? Just state public relation idea. State public relation. So it's not a simple local type idea. It's actually a international idea. I would find like that thing. Okay. So this is not a public relation like a local, normal, simple type of public relation. It's an international type of idea. Okay. You have to think about that thing. Huh? And highlight the roles that we can see the state, that president, uh, embassies, ambassadors, that type of people, really, that type of people are advancedly we can use in there. That's the idea. And after that, next thing, below are the elements that can be seen in the public relation. The first thing, firstly, the foreign policies of the state, we can see that type of main important things. Foreign policies are there. Foreign policies are there. Foreign policy means actually some other countries have some their separate types of rules and their unique types of rules according to their countries. Some cultural rules are there, barriers are there, security barriers are there, and we have to think about that thing. Every country have some policies, and we have to maintain that policies. That's the idea. First thing, policies. Second one, establishing various types of the international organizations. What type of organizations we can see? This type of idea. UNESCO is a that type of international organization. Okay. And UNICEF is also that type of international organization. Okay. Other things, IMF, International Money Fund, IMF is that type of organization. WHO, that type of organization. So this type of organization always work with several types of other countries. Sometimes medical support, sometimes funding, sometimes education support, sometimes cultural support. That type of things are there. But mainly, this whole organization we can see in there, but in the state public relation idea. You have to think about that. Okay. And after that, the links that need to be developed with foreign embassies. Foreign embassies are there. Foreign embassies. Foreign embassies, recently I told you, embassies are there, ambassadors are there, embassies are there, ministries, ministers, parliament are. This type of characters, this type of elements we can see in this advanced level public relation idea. After that, many elements that can be taken for the administration of a country and can be included in the public relation. That's the point. And here are some of them. The first thing, what? International legal system. Is we can see that thing in the migration and immigration system. Migration and immigration systems. It has a law. According to the law, they follow all the things. Okay, migration, immigration things. Some countries restrictions are there. Some countries different types of rules we have to follow, and we have to fill so many applications and get the permission to that thing. That is the idea. So legal ideas there. And secondly, license procedure. That license procedure means sometimes for the business thing, import, okay, or export idea. Import, export. Import something, export something. Importing, exporting system. So business idea. Someone have some import or export type business idea. They have to firstly get the what thing? The license for the import or exporting idea. Get the license. Then get the license. After that thing, they can do anything, no problem. But without license, they can't do anything. That is the point. After that thing, ethical cause. Actually, human rights thing. Human rights means actually we can't spoil that type of things. No, we can't against for the human rights. No. If someone against for the human rights, it's not ethical. It's a not ethical thing, non-ethical idea. Okay. Ethics means how to follow some good type of procedures. Actually, ethics guidelines, that type of things are very polite ways and very actually a very not harmful, positive perspective ideas are there. So ethics we have to follow, and in our life also we have to maintain some ethics in the jobs or something or profession or something. According to professions also we have to maintain some ethics. So ethic is a good thing, positive thing. You have to follow that thing. Okay. And after that, fourth one, political hierarchical management. Hierarchy means what thing? It's a top to bottom idea. Top to bottom level. Top to bottom level. Actually, in the top level, we can see president type person in there. And bottom level, we can see in a state, GS or something. But these two people have main two responsibilities. And these two people, all the people are government people. Government rules, regulations, we have to follow, they have to follow. So these two peoples also have some responsibilities. Every country, this type of rules we can see, and we have to follow that thing. Okay. Other countries also same like that. That's the point. And after that thing, the functions of the motivator and the acceptance of those who were motivated. Motivation. What type of ideas? Motivation. Motivation and motivator. Motivation means actually it's actually sometimes randomly it happens or planned actions are there. Motivation, some kind of appreciation idea and evaluations type idea. Okay, that evaluation comes sometimes automatically. Sometimes some people try to evaluate other people's ideas. As an example, advertisements we can use for what thing? Advertisements are some kind of a motivation type ideas, evaluation type ideas. The products or the services, products or services, mostly want what type of things? Advertising ideas. Advertisements why we use? To motivate the services or products. That is the point. So it has sometimes positive, sometimes negative type ideas are there, but advertisements are a very kind of evaluative ideas. And after watching some advertisements or after using some advertisements or people get what thing? People getting addicted to some products or services and they go to the market and buy something in the market. That is the point. So that is the point in here. So public relations state type idea is not a simple thing. We have to get the idea. It's a diplomatic level, very advanced, political based public relation. It's work with the country laws, constitutions, foreign policies, and human rights thing, ethics, guidelines, that type of things we have to follow. We have to follow in where? In the state public relation. That is the point. You have to memorize that organizations also, UNESCO, UNICEF, IMF, that type of organization, why they acting with this? Because that type of things are very huge chain that they have. So many country connections that they have. And they always work with other countries, another countries. So automatically they have the public relation like state-wise one. Okay. Next one, institutional public relation. Institutional public relation. Institutional public relation. So institutional. Institutional. Institutional public relation have actually, think about government institutes are there, private also there. Government or private, both have what thing? Responsibilities. Okay. Responsibilities are there. And government, private, all have to follow what thing? Ethics. And some regulations also there. How to follow? Without ethics, without regulation, actually, they can't do something in that inside in the institutions. That is idea. And we have to think about that idea in here. Like in corporate public relations, it's important to build trust between the managers of respective organizations and international external party related. Okay. Institutional publication have that government and private thing I told you. No? And according to that thing, internal public relation ideas are there, internal and external idea also there. Internal, external. Internal, external. Internal means in-house idea. In-house idea means what thing? The company or okay, any other institute or inside people. As an example, I can tell you, not a company, but think about hospital. Doctors are there. Okay. Patients also there. No? But patients and doctors have two different ideas in here. Doctors actually internal party. But patients are outside people. That people call external party. So internal party and the external party is there. So institution publication called what thing? Internal idea is there and external idea is there. Internal people in the in-house ideas, that people. As an example, the doctors in there and other people in outside people, we go for there to get some ideas or get some service from them. That is the thing. So service providers are internal party and other people who gain some noise, then you go there and get some services from them. That people are external party. That's the point. So internal, external, two parties are there in the institutional public relation. That is the point. So state public relation don't have that type of things because it's not a company, no. It's a state, it's a country idea. It's a very big picture idea, wide scope idea. But this also huge idea. But think about this, not much than the state public relation responsibility. But this company owners or internal management also have responsibilities. We all know about that thing. But this and state public relation, we can't compare. This one and that one have two different ideas. You have to think about that thing. So this one have two types: internal public relation and internal parties and external parties. That is the point. Think about that thing. After that, there we can see these roles below. The first thing, but workers are there. Workers are there. In the institutional publication, workers are there. Okay. And the second one, members are there. Okay. These workers actually inside people. Working. Okay. Workers are in the inside party. Working workers are in the inside party. And second one, members. Members actually sometimes in the internal party, but sometimes some people in the outside levels. We have to communicate with them and get support from them. Business parties, business members, that type of people are there. So sometimes internal, sometimes external ideas for the members. Okay. And third one, state representatives. State means actually a big picture idea. No? So state representatives always in the external part because it's not in the company, no. But we have to get some license from them. We have to inform them, then get the information and then get the permission, and we can do something in our company. That all the times it's external party. We have to get support from them. We have to get permission from them. Okay, we can communicate with them, but they are not in the internal party, the external party. Okay. And the fourth one is media. Media, actually, media means what thing? Media is the path to exchange of ideas to someone. That is the point. Path to exchange of ideas to someone. That is the point. And that point, path, idea, that's point. Okay? Think about media, actually, mass medias are there, social medias are there, new medias are there. Nowadays, AI system also we have. But media is not, sometimes some company have media units. Okay, we have to discuss about the media executive role in this lesson also. In the next 2-3 topics, we can discuss that thing also. Every company have sometimes media units. We know that thing. And media coordinators are there. Media executives are there. News executives are there. We know that thing. Okay. But and some companies don't have that thing. They get support from other media companies. Media channels, media publications, social media groups, influencers, YouTubers, that type of thing. So media also a part, but mainly it's externally go most of the times. But some other company nowadays they have media units, in-house media units. Okay. And the fifth one, consumers are there, recipients are there, consumers are there. Sometimes some developers, actually some manufacturers, sometimes some that type of innovative idea developers are there. And after that thing, that customer base ideas is there, just business. No? This one actually business, but business public relations also we have. But this one institution means some companies are there, that companies do some businesses. So we have to get some support from the consumers also about that thing. After that thing, sixth one, investors are there. Investors actually not in the company, no? Investors in outside people. As an example, we can say some other country business people are there. Banks are there. Financial companies are there. Think about some organizations are there. They give some money for us, funding us. and we get the money and we invest that thing to our what thing? We spend that money for our business, then we can get the profits and we repay that thing. Okay, that is the point. So investors are there. Resources means what? The resources. Actual resources, sometimes persons, sometimes people, sometimes scientists, sometimes materials, that type of things are there. Reports, that type of things we can use in there. Okay. After that, read. The main aim is to make firm link with the said institutes, help those units where necessary with the interrelations. A further set of the factors are also the first thing, but observable in the context. Context idea. What is context idea? Context means what thing? Context means the background. You have to understand that thing. You have to use that background ideas there. Okay? Background ideas there. The environment of the institute, environment of the business, environment of the and surrounding ideas of that. You have to get the ideas that thing from, and you have to invest that thing. You can apply that thing to your institution ideas. Okay. And second one, integrity of the unit concern. The concentration of the idea and the main aims of the institution and what is the objectives that we have. Some people that investors are there, investors also have some objectives. Investors also have some aims. Investors want so many profits. Okay. And that companies want more give some services for something. So profit and the services both have. So sometimes one objective are there, sometimes two, three objectives are there. We have to think about that. It's just you have to really concern that thing. Mainly concentration, maintain the attention to the objectives. Okay. And the third thing, agreement or term arrive. That agreement sometimes with the investors. Investors, they give some money for us, no? So we have to give some agreement for them. We have to agreement, maintain the agreement for them. That is the point. And according to that agreement, sometimes 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, we have to repay that thing and they get the shares from us. 60 percentage, 40 percentage, 50 percentage, that type of things. But we have to develop some agreement from them, sometimes between us. For what thing? That is the partnership idea, partnership thing. So most of the institutions, big companies have this type of partnership ideas. They develop some partnership with other companies. Sometimes they are group of companies. They have sometimes partnership with other company. That is the point. And after that, in variant, the type of the opinion makers are there. What is opinion maker? Actually, opinion ideas are opinion ideas. Opinions means actually just public opinion, no people opinion, or sometimes a director's opinion or something. Opinions are there. Opinions we can see in the outside also. In the outside also. In the outside means in the society, some people can develop some kind of ideas. This service is not okay, this product is not okay, this product is failed, this product is not quality or something. That is the opinions that they have. Actually, we want that type of opinion developers also. Without that thing, actually, that enthusiasm also gone. Business, actually, we want business. Sometimes we want some haters. Why? Because that haters can motivate us. Don't scold in them, actually. Every business have some haters. Every business have some jealousy peoples. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the business actually attraction. So if you have some that type of jealousy people, if you have some that type of what type of people, haters we have, that's good to fight. Okay, but don't be like them. Don't be like them. Okay, give the chance to relieve them. Okay, go. It's okay. But follow the main ethical rules. Follow the main ethical regulations. Follow the path, correct path, not the haters path. Okay. Business means business. Business institution, whatever it is, all the things have this type of negative parties also. That's why the internal external parties are there. See, internal parties, external parties there. External parties sometimes calling us. That's the thing. That is the idea. So don't worry about that thing. That is the practical society. Okay. The next one is media, mass, and new. I add that new and mass in there, but nowadays, not only new, social media also we can use. Now, most of the times, AI also we use now, mostly AI systems also. Okay. AI systems also we can use. To what thing? To develop some concepts more speeder, more accurate sometimes. And most of people now we use that thing. Think about that idea. That is the point. Then after that thing, that is the institution of public relation. Now, last week we discussed about professional public relation. I just explained that thing again to you. Professional public relations. That profession means actually think about professions, professionals, professionals. Profession, so many professions we can see. Doctors are there, engineers are there, teachers are there, lecturers are there, lawyers are there, so many people are there. That labor is also some kind of a profession. Think about that thing. So professions are there, so many professions are there. Profession, all the profession have what thing? All the profession have a responsibility. All the profession have ethics. All the profession have a demand. All the profession have a responsibility. Actually, transparency. All the professions have some kind of a respect, prestige idea. All the profession have. The professional person means how to maintain what thing? The respect, how to maintain the responsibilities, how to maintain the ethics, that type of ideas. So ethics, regulations, professionality, that type of ideas we born and maintain that thing actually. If you can maintain that thing, that's a good thing. If you can't maintain that thing means that's not professionalism, professionality. So professional public relation means we have to maintain the professionality. Then how we maintain the professionality? How we maintain the professionality? See, first read that passage, first passage. Learning and existence within its public relations has a lot to do with ethics. Highlight that, mainly ethics are there. Every profession want to be a professional person, we have to maintain what thing? Ethics. And what is ethic actually? Ethic, ethical, ethical person, non-ethical person, ethic. Ethic means what thing? Ethic, not ethnic. Ethnic is another word. Ethic, ethic. Ethic means what thing? You have to follow these positive types of attitudes, positive types of systems, ethics. Actually, this is really helpful for what thing? Developing the personality, developing the professionality. Think about loyalty is a good idea. Okay. Transparency is a good idea. Respect is a good idea. Okay. If you tell some lies in your profession, that's not a good thing. That's not ethical. Doctors, okay. Doctors, what is the responsibility of a doctor? Doctor's responsibility is what thing? To save the lives of other people, save the patient's life, other people's life. But if some doctors do some business, they sell the patients, actually, they use the patient's lives, okay, as a business factor. They use that life as a business factor. That's not ethical. That's not ethical. See, the private channeling doctors, private hospitals also have doctors. Some government doctors, after the working hours, they go for the private hospital or something, and they do their works in privately. And there is some more money according to that thing. according to their profession, that's okay because that also patient, this also patient, patient, not patient. Sorry for that. But think about this thing. If they earn so many money, the same patient, same disease, same thing, same tablet, okay, but they earn so many money in illegal way, in the private way, that's not ethical. That's not ethical. Ethical means how to follow the system, how to follow the respectful system, how to follow the correct system in their profession. Lawyers, teachers, lecturers, engineers, all the people have this type of responsibility. Lawyers are there. Lawyers take some court cases, okay, and they try to solve the problems. That is the thing. Try to solve the problems. And try to solve the problems with what thing? Actually, they get some money for that thing. That's the business. That's not a business. That's a profession. And the people trust in them, and they give some money. Please, sir, and please, madam, please solve this problem. That is the respectful request from them. But some lawyers miss the cases sometimes, miss the court time or something. After that thing, they do some illegal ideas, business in here. They get so many money from that innocent people to win the game, win the case. After that, they lost the case. Sometimes that innocent person go to jail after that. It's ethical. No, it's not ethical. That's not the ethical. Ethical means not that type of idea. Ethics means how to follow the positive, good behaviors, good attitude type ideas in your profession. That is the ethical idea. Ethics means that. If you want to be ethical person, please follow that type of ethical professional persons. I see that thing. I'm a teacher. I'm a lecturer. I have a big responsibility for what thing? I have big responsibility for what thing? I have big responsibility for what thing? To clear the students, to clear the future, our future, that youngers are there, students are there, children's may think about children's. We have to develop this future actually positive way and correct way and well organized one. Actually, we won't. We want to maintain this younger's future in the correct path. How to follow that? We want to follow that type of system and we always guide the people in the correct way. That is our job, our profession, our responsibility. If we don't do that thing, if we don't do that thing, that's not professional idea. That's not ethic. If we more earn so many money from the students, okay, we earn so many money from the innocent parents, and we buy so many vehicles, and we buy so many houses or something, and we show off the students and show off the innocent people, we are luxury people or something, that's not ethic. We also have the vehicles. I also have a vehicle. I also have a house. I also have things. I also have all the things. But in my way, I never think this is a business. Actually, this is a service. That is the thing. So according to this thing, every profession have responsibility, but please, that person have to understand that thing correctly. If we think that all the professions are business, businessmen are there, no. Teachers are not businessmen. Lawyers are not businessmen. Okay. Some people think all the professions are business. Never. Yeah, tuition also a business. No? People think, yeah, tuition also a business. But that for the tuition centers, lecturers are not businessmen. Lecturers are the person responsible. They have the responsibility to develop the future. We are responsible people, not the business people. Think about that. That is not ethic. If we think we are businessmen or something, no, that's not ethic. We are teachers. We are lecturers. That's the thing. Think about that. After then, see, the respect value, the limitations, examples, challenges of any profession can be taken for professional public relations. Think about what type of things are there? Values are there. Examples are there. Okay. Other thing, respect is there. If someone give the respect to someone, that is a good thing. But someone that think about automatically it comes, that's a good thing. Automatically it comes. This one. Automatically it comes, that's good thing. Okay. But someone show off their lives, show off their things, and they try to maintain artificial respect for their lifestyle. That's not good thing. If you are a respectful professional person, automatically people actually respect you. People know your value. But some people nowadays, they try to develop values in not the automatical way, they try to do that manually. Okay? Over value developing. That's not good thing. Professional means professionalism means professional person means it's a respect comes with automatically. Values comes with automatically. Okay? An ideal person. Out of that, people can be a ideal people. Okay? And then ideal people, the other peoples, actually they follow that ideal people sometimes. And be like ideal person. If you want to be like an ideal person, please maintain the respect, maintain the values. Don't do anything to harmful your profession. That's the thing. That's the only thing. After that, in the professional public relations, the following things should be sufficient. The first thing about the links that exist between public relation and professionalism. Think about public relation are there. Okay. And professionalism also there. Professionalism. If you want to be a professional person, how to maintain this thing, the public relation knows. Think about doctor with a patient. Doctor with a patient. Doctor talk with patient. Patient also talk with doctor. And that time, doctor, if the doctor is a good communicator, and that public relation, that relation, professional, that relation actually be good thing, positive thing. Okay. But that some doctors, they never talk with the patients in the correct way. They never use the communication skills in the practical. Good communication skills they never use. They always very harmful words they use. Actually, some discussions are very actually harmful to the patient's actually life. That person mindset actually getting down after that thing. All the hopes are lost after that thing. Gone. Some doctors say, are your two livers are damaged? Are you totally dead or something? If someone told that type of things, automatically that person getting death. Internally death. Internally. Internally, actually it's a murder. Okay? It's a murder. Doctors have responsibility for what thing? Communicate well with their patients. Some patients don't want medicines. Think about that thing. Some patients don't want medicines. They want at least one positive, one sensitive word that they want. Only one word that they want. But doctors have to understand that thing. Doctors have to know not only the bio. Okay, think about psychological things also there. Think about psychologically what type of things we can do for the patients. Think about that. Psychological. Think about the patient's psychological state in that time. The cancer patient, or heart patient, or liver damage patient, or kidney damage patient, whatever it is. Doctors have to understand the situation. And then we have to think about what type of words we can use to communicate with them. That's the point. According to that point, doctors never use that type of good, positive type words with the patient. Patient getting distressed after that thing, stress after that thing, distracted after that thing. After that thing, automatically patient getting what thing? Mentally down. Mentally down means automatically other systems also down. Okay? Slowly it's all are down. Okay, think about this. So, value, respect, maintain, controlling, that all things are very important. Personality, very important. Be a human, and humanity, sensitivity, similarity, we want. What thing? Professional public relation, that's the point. And after that thing, research activities and knowledge. Think about that thing. Now, every person is not like same. Doctors and lawyers, totally different idea. Lecturers and doctors, totally different idea. Musician, lawyers, totally different ideas. No? Think about. But this all the professions have some streams, some path, or some long history, no? And we have to follow what thing? We have to follow new knowledge, the international knowledge and international ideas according to this type of streams. And we have to update our what thing, our knowledge according to the profession, according to the subject. Think about that. If we develop our knowledge according to subject, automatically we can get what thing? Update person. You can become update professional person. Update professional person. Want to update your professional personally life actually. You have to develop your education skills. And daily, you have to explore the profession. Explore the streams actually. Otherwise, you can't develop your professional skills actually. Professional person actually a well-known, organized, knowledgeable person and very literate person, critical person, okay, logical person. Always he or she or use the knowledge. Think about that thing. Okay, that is the point. So next one, third one, training and work divisions, behavior patterns. Doctors actually want what type of thing? Training, day to day training they want. Trainings they want. Without training, how they can become a good professional specialist dietitian, specialist doctors? Practice they want. Without practice, how they become a professional specialist doctor? That's the point. And you have to update your things and you have to practice day to day. As a cricketer or player or whatever sport person or whatever it is, always the slogan is what thing? Always the tagline is what thing? My success is practice, 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 and practice. Everything is like that. Lecturing also. Think about in my first years in the class field, actually I also feel. I also feel. Actually, sometimes I can't control what are the things we have to study, what are things I have to teach, and sometimes I also can't understand how I teach that thing. But after years ago, now this is my 11th year in the tuition field. Now I know what type of examples we can use for this thing and what type of language we have to use to explain this type of things for this type of persons. Now I don't want to actually, I just see that tooth because we have to follow the tooth and we have to follow the points. No, this is my developed one, my one. Okay, that's not problem. It's my one. No? I see, I watch my thing. I read my thing, but I don't use any other materials to explain this thing because I have the knowledge because I have the practice about that thing. Okay. So without watching, without looking any type of syllabus, I can explain this thing. Okay, this lesson, this question from this lesson, this question from this lesson have this part, that type of things. Okay, that is the point. So practice is the main thing in the every profession. Be a good professional person. Think about that thing. You also have that thing. Exam also. How you pass the exam without practice? Paper practice so, reading so, finding the solution so. Without practice, how you pass the exam? Think. Without practice, how you get the license, vehicle license? That's why they give the trial also. That's why they give that vehicle simulators also for the practice. All the professions need what thing? Practice. That's the thing. Other thing, the credibility of the person engaged in the work. Mainly, every profession need what thing? Two things we can see. Okay, reliability. Oh, what thing? Credibility. Reliability, credibility. Reliability, credibility. If someone very reliable person, very credible person, we can trust that person very well. This person trust, very trustful person, don't worry about that thing, tell that thing to that person because very trustful person, we can maintain transparency with them, no problem. But some person are very, my God, gossip queens, gossip kings are there, rumors, families are there. Rumors, familiar rumors actually. Okay, that generation by gossip kings are there sometimes. That type of people, how we trust actually. Reliability, credibility, we can't see that. That's the point. After that thing, okay. Knowledge on the international matters. International matter means what thing? Now, what are the new stage of this medicine? What are new law ideas in the field, law things? What are the new politically type? The profession is political. That's not a profession, that's service. But what are the new policies we have? That is the point. The teacher or something. What are the new syllabus or methods that we can use to teach? That is the international matters idea. You see. All the times using Sri Lankan, not Sri Lanka, local type. All the system we using out that thing become that's not a good thing. That's the point. So think about how to use what thing, this type of things. How to use what thing, this type of industrial matters. Think about that. Other thing, social responsibilities there. Social responsibilities are there. Social responsibilities. We are responsible people. If you are a responsible person, society also responsible for you. Think about that. You have to responsibility. You have to maintain the responsibility. That's the thing. Responsibilities means what thing? Sometimes, actually, some people can develop the responsibilities. They can say that thing. If someone requests for you for the first responsibilities, you have to maintain that you can't change that because it's a responsibility. Okay, how to do that thing? There's a must sometimes because it can measure what thing? It can measure your professionalism, your professional type, your professional attitudes. It can measure. That's the point. Now, today we have discussed fourth one. Business publication and the media publication we can discuss now. Business publication. Business public relation. Business means what thing? Business. Business. Why we develop business? What is the reason to develop a business? What is the idea about the business? Business actually is a service idea, sometimes is a product idea, okay, buying or selling something, brandings are there, advertising are there. That is the point. No? So think about business. Business actually develop this whole type objectives, purposes. Huh? Sometimes brandings are there, advertising are there, buying and selling is there. Um Services are there, products are there, so many things are there. Actually, business develop for this type of things, but business can develop some new concepts. Business can develop some new modules. Business can attract the people, and business can organize the people. That type of extra things also there. So business is not only for the profit. Business can develop some organizations, literacy, sometimes viral effects, trending effects, culture change, so many things. But relationship with the customers and product or services organizations are called this. But thing, relationship with the customers. Customers actually main thing, main point. Without customers, we can't do any other business. That's the point. Business actually depend on what thing? Customers. We have to develop the customers what thing? Happiness. Customers relaxed mind. Customers enthusiasm. Customers motivation. Without that motivation, why the customers want to product? Customers, if some customer want to product, firstly you have to what thing? Develop what thing? The attraction of the product. That's why the companies develop the cover, very colorful cover, but actually inside it's not quality, but color, very colorful color they use that thing for the cover. And don't think about the cover, actually inside is the thing, but according to this now, most of the things are artificial things, and most of the things are not like qualitative things, but quality things. But good cover is there. Think about that. But business is that thing. Have to maintain that thing. After that, from this relationship, long-term trust can be created to the expand business. Long-term trust. Long-term trust. Very importantly, long-term trust. Trust is there and mutual understand. Mutual understand. Trust. Long-term trust. Okay. Long-term. Long-term trust. Someone have long-term trust, that means very reliable, very accurate. Mutual bond, mutual understanding is one thing. They know our thing, we know their thing. That is the point. Okay. Transparency idea. That is the point. After that thing, okay, think about long-term trust can be created to expand businesses. In order to attract the consumers, several methods have to be adapted. Several methods have to be adapted. After that thing, the following are some of them. Following are some of them. What type of this? This introduction of the new commodity of a service. New introduction. Introduction for new commodity or a service. That's the point. New ideas. Second one, to achieve a degree of victory at a competitive moments of the moment conflicts. business have sometimes conflicts, company, inside problems, competitions with other companies, profit loss or something. That type of ideas comes to. In that case, this idea, some conflicts comes. Some conflicts comes. And after that thing, educating the conflicting ideas of the stakeholders. Stakeholders. Okay, that's the point. Educating the conducting ideas of the stakeholders. That's the point. Stakeholders are there. Okay, investing idea. Okay, give the money for the business or something. That is the point. That's the idea. After that, last one, to minimize the blemishing effect. You have to put that double F in there. Okay, effect of the image gained, hide blemishing effect. Blemishing means blaming idea. Blaming. That's not a good thing. No? If someone blaming someone, that is the not a good thing. The blaming person is not. They don't think about that thing, but the hurt person, other person, have some mentally damage after. Okay, and after. In his context, several public relation techniques are utilized. But the first thing, providing discounts. See, you can see that thing, you saw that thing in the New Year season, the new Perahar season, so you can see, and you can see that thing in the Christmas celebrations, Ramadan celebration, Thaipongal series, that type of Theru. In that type of case, we can see what thing, this type of sales discounts are there. And the second one, special promotion schemes. Yes, sharing ideas and other bookmark ideas, paintings, the calypso music or something. That type of things we can use to what things. Special promotion schemes. We can use that type of promotion schemes. Now the property things we can use for what thing? To develop the business idea, buy the ticket or something. They develop some property ideas in that near to the tournaments or something. That idea. After that thing, paving the way for the cooperative social responsibility. CSR thing is there. CSR. CSR. Cooperative social responsibilities there. Cooperative social responsibilities there. Cooperative social responsibilities there. That is the point. That is the idea. CSR project. After that thing, attention drawn via media. Attention drawn via media. Media means mass media is there. Ideas there, mass media. And after that, nowadays we can use the media. And after that, we can use what thing? Social media. All the medias we can use for what thing? To develop the what thing? Attention drawing via media. Mainly medias we can use to get some attention for the media, for the publication idea. Okay. And after that, uh, maintain creating trade exhibitions. Yes, that's good. Trade exhibitions. You can see that thing in the past. So many exhibitions are there, but not like this. This one actually, a very artistic idea, very colorful, artistic idea, and another concept we can see. Okay. And last one, 6 and 7. Maintaining media relationships, links, put back and right that some kind of social media we can use for this thing. Social media. Okay. That type of ideas. And seventh one, sponsorships are there. What is sponsorship? Why we need sponsorships? Sponsorships. Why do we need sponsorships? Sponsor. Who is sponsor? Sponsor. It's a kind of person, okay, but sometimes it's a company, no? Company become a sponsor. Institute become a sponsor. Person become a sponsor. Okay. School become a sponsor. Okay. After that thing, uh, sponsors. Any other celebrity characters or something? Okay. That type of people also what thing? They also sponsor sometimes. And sometimes companies invite to some kind of actors or actresses and they give some gifts and traveling allowance or something for them and okay, that also business for them. Most of the times, actually, think about that laptops or phones or whatever it is, they offer that thing using the sponsors idea. After that thing, we can see another new pack for the business idea. They develop that, they redevelop that thing with the names. Okay, that is sponsorship and partnership idea. Next one, media publication. Read that. Media publication. No? Media publications. First of all, media plays vital role in the affiliations. Okay, affiliation. We have to put double F. Affiliations. Affiliations. And after that thing, public in the creating or media. That's the thing. Images. Okay. Today, the institutions has shifted out from the mass media from to the new media frame ideas. Uh, in this context, personalization uh, ideas there. As media representatives, media users, communicators, that's actually media representatives, media users, communicators, specialized people are there. And after that thing, writers are there, computers are there, photographers are there, script plays writers are there. A significant function in the needed direction of the fulfillment of the objects. And the following factors are required to be utilized as the precedent. Okay, strategies are there. For the first one, press release one. Why we need press release one? Press release one, actually we can say press release also. Okay, no problem. Okay, and some kind of notice idea. Okay, and second one, press conferences idea. Press conferences. Press conferences. It's from that are these two vehicles that have this very data press conferences are there. Third one, photo announcements. Photo announcements. Okay, that is the point in here. Announcements are there. Okay. I think video dispatches are there. Dispatches means sometimes of clips are there, short clips are there, videos are there, short advertisements are there, short stories, short videos are there, short plays are there. That type of thing. So think about. How do I think? Short media presentations like the trailers or something. Trailers are there. Okay. That type of things are there. Liners are there in the radio field. We call liners. Okay. And after that thing, pre-promotional notification. Pre-promotional notifications. Yes. Now also I have that thing. Okay. Last one. The communication action all are okay now. And after that thing, scriptwriter plays a significant function in the needed direction of the fulfillment of the objective. See, and the following factors are the requires that are utilized as strategies. No, After that, I think now short films okay, pre-promotional notifications okay, propaganda programs. Propaganda programs means what thing? Concerts, concerts, okay, parties or something, gatherings are there, outings are there. That's the point. How to understand that thing, but highlight that. That is the point of the media publication. Is the last part of the 1-C1. I will go to the next one, 1-41. 1-41. 1-41. Turn to the next one, the 1-41. 1-41. According to 1-4 theme, next point is publication tools and techniques idea. Publication tools and techniques. Tools and techniques. Think about it. Publication tools and techniques. Tools are there. Techniques are there. Techniques are there. That's the point. Tools, what type of things we can see? Tools, what type of things? The notice we can use as a tool. Photograph as a tool. Okay, that is the idea. Notice are there, photographs are there, and some books are there. Some books, ideas there, books. That is the point. Books are there. Book is the idea. Books are there. Books are there as a tool. And some photographs are there. This is like a tool. Thing. What thing we can do. According to the PDF of the lesson, I put that thing in here. Just read that thing in. Okay. And books are there, leaflets are there. Sometimes leaflets. Handbills also same idea for the leaflet. Okay. Already we have what thing? Just tools are there, leaflets are there. Leaflets means handbills also there. That's the point. Handbills are there. That's the point. And after that thing, just news letters also there. News letters also there. That is the point. And annual reports also there. as idea, annual reports also there. That's the point. And after that thing, these tools, no? But the tools and techniques have this type of idea. What type of idea? One-way tools are there and two-way tools are there. One-way and two-way. This type of things are one way. That photo means photo, no? One way. Books means books, no? One way. One way, one. Okay? One way ideas. Yeah. Leaflet means that type of things. Okay? One way idea. One time we can share that. One time we can share that. One time we can share that. That's a tool. That's the idea. Okay, think about it. And annual reports means what type of things that think about the bank progress report, and some evaluation report. Valuation reports are there, and budget is there. Budget. Think about that thing. That type of things are what type of idea? The one-way type ideas. Think about that thing. But one way, yeah? Only one time in the year they put it. That's the point. Okay. But other things, what are the other things that techniques are there? Now the techniques. Techniques of the what thing? Techniques of the what thing? Publication techniques. One way idea. But the first thing, but complements are there. Complements. Okay. Awards are there. Allowance. Allowance are there. Okay. After that thing, I add that thing, advocacy, advising ideas. Advising. There's funds are there. Funds are there. After that thing, research are there. This type of things are only one-time idea. Why? Research do only one time. Second time is the old one. We have to collect data again after that thing. And advocacy idea, advising idea also same like that. Advising one time we can give advice, and after that we can develop the idea. Then other people can use that thing for the future idea. Advising is that thing. Okay? Advices. Funds are there. Funds means what thing? We can collect money, we can collect ideas, that type of things. Collect money mainly. And that funds we can really helpful for the some other things, some other points, some other ways. That's the idea. And after the special events also there as a management idea. What type of things in here? Event management. Events. Events means what type of things? A blood donation camp or something. Blood donation camps. Okay. Medical camps are there. Medical camps are there. And some carnivals. Okay. Concerts. Also there. Parties. That type of events are there. This type of things also one-way type. Think about that idea. Okay. Now go to the next one. The small line in there. Accordingly, a publication is a basic concept of trust maintained for a period of time. Trust maintained idea. It's a trust idea. Trustful trust idea. For that, you just need to use any tool or method that is available above. Available above. Available above. That is the idea. That is the idea. Think about it. That is the point. Now, what is the what thing? Publication tools, two-way types ideas. Tools are here mainly techniques in the passage we can read. Okay. What are the two-way tools we can see? Two-way tools we can see. The first thing at video conference. Video conference we can see. Video conference we can see. Video conference. Okay. video conference. And secondly, distribution, the video news idea. Video news means we can see that electronical medium is television news or something, and some recorded videos or something. It is that. Nowadays, CCTV footages also we can use for as a clue to someone. And the third one, webcasting, websites, email, social media, network, all are there. Webcasting and websites. Websites and social media also there. That is the point. Think about that thing. Huh? Other thing, electronical media magazines. Electronical media magazines. Electronical magazines. Electronical media magazines. It means some kind of a think about that's not the printed idea. That's not a publication. Okay, think about but it's electronical. We can see that thing in the website, or we can see that in a web platform or something, but we can search that. That's a problem. Not a problem. That's a main idea. And after that thing, electronical media centers are there. Centers means what thing? Television channels are there. Okay. Radio also there. That type of things. Think about it. Okay. Other thing, to read the passage, okay? Depending on the types of the public relations, the parties in the each relationship are different. Okay. When it comes to the city level, it's not like the relationship in the normal village. Rural idea and urban idea totally different. Think about that. When it becomes the institutionalized, there are places that provide services on a large scale like banks, hospitals, courts, police, religious leaders, civil activities, as well as the Grama Sevaka, district secretary, mayor, manufacturers, sale agents, distributors, consumers, military, volunteer services need big connections. These all the things are characters. These all the things are what type of characters? Publication-based characters. So you have to maintain that type of things, and we have to understand their responsibilities. Each one have some responsibilities. That is the point. So many things are here. You have to highlight that thing in here. Okay. So many things are here. You have to highlight. And this all the professions, all the types of characters have some responsibilities. That is the idea. Okay. And the next thing, apart from these items, the utilizations of such area as radio programs, television discussions, musical programs, quiz programs, poetry sessions, short story sessions, paintings, compositions, periodicals, travels, and explorative journeys are seen as essential components. That is the point. So that is the idea. And one way are there, two way are there, mainly that type of profession-based ideas are there. You have to understand that thing. That's the point. Okay, that's the point. That's the idea. So mainly think about that thing. So now we have to understand what thing. Public relation is not only a simple thing. Public relation is the idea that we have to get the idea like some types are there. And public relation is a service and not a business idea. But we can use that thing in the business public relation also. And one of the types that we can see in the public relation is actually state public relation is there, institutional public relation is there, media public relation is there, business public relation is there, professional public relation is there, so many things are there. And after that, we discuss just public relation tools and techniques are there. What are the tools? What are the techniques that we can see? What are the tools? What are the techniques that we can see? Tools are there one way and two way. Techniques also there one way and two way. That's the thing. So now speak, we discuss the types and the thing and the other things, history of the public relation and public relation importance. What is the history? What are the important points in there? And next week we have discussed public relation officer, public relation officer, and public relation officer is the main one. Other thing is media executive. Media executive. media officer, media executive, both have same idea. But these two characters we have discussed next week, and the last part of this lesson, issue management. Issue sometimes we should event management also same idea, but I think event management and issue management we discuss next week, next Friday, 4:45 that time. So that's the thing. And anyone have some doubts about the public relation idea, this type of things, please put a WhatsApp message for me. And after that, I just try to solve your problems. And watch this video again. After putting the YouTube, watch this video again and go back to video and check the video and get the idea. After that thing, any doubts, please ask from me, and I try to solve your problems again. Okay, that's right. Okay. Then good night for everyone. Thank you for watching this video and thank you for joining for the sessions. And I'm Rajitha Niro. We are Media Sunny. Goodbye. Good night to all of you.